Good evening, everybody. It's Stewart with more City Skylines. So, today is either going to be like really good or really terrible. So, if I come over here, now you may remember like ages ago. Okay, let me paint you a picture because I'm not going to edit it. I don't have time, but. Okay, imagine there's like a really cool scene, and it's like, and we go way back, alright? Couple episodes. And there we are. Stewart of the past is putting in his bridges, right? The one over here and the little one over there. And he realizes, oh, gee, they don't really fit here because the bridge, the rail gets in the way, and I can't, I gotta delete it, and I'll try to put the bridge in later, and so yeah, so I cut like this the line here and here. Well, I didn't realize this, but the map maker actually put them too close together. Like let's get a nice, real close in view. You see how close they are? I suspect they pushed them together like that with Move It, or some other mod that lets you place them close together like that, because if we go into transport and let's get a little railroad, you see it goes red on this side and says space area occupied. I can't build any railroad. Ooh, I can actually do it there. That's interesting. Is it because... see, on this side, there's only one arch. And so I can do that. It's the arch that is getting in the way. Interesting. So maybe this isn't a disaster. Maybe I can fix this somehow. If I can get these arches to, like... Oh, it might actually work over here, too. No, those are still too close. But if I can somehow get rid of this arch, maybe I can save this. If I can't, I have no idea how I'm going to fix this without a mod. Well, I have one idea, and it's just the worst. So if we go way over here, oh hey, they're far enough apart. So I could delete all of this section of it and rebuild all this section of it, with them being a little bit further apart because they're split here. But then if I go over here, I have the same problem, and I don't think... Yeah, I think the posts up here where these little the little lines are above it, and I don't think I can actually manage it on this side either. Now, I could buy this tile and then do the similar thing. But you know what I don't like about that? It means that the railroad is going to be wider than it's intended. And that's just no good. Like, it's going to clump up the city a bit more. There'll be less space to build neat stuff. I don't know. I don't love it. So if we can find some kind of a solution to this... Like, if I can figure out a way to delete these without a mod, then maybe we can be okay. Now, I did have one idea I wanted to try. And this comes from, what's his name? It's another Let's Play series. One I stumbled across when I looked up, hold on, I want to find this person's name because they deserve some credit, because they have fantastic City Skylines tutorials. So it's a Strict Oster. I think it's supposed to be like Strict and Toaster, but only one T. So Strict Toaster. They have some amazing tutorials on how to use the vanilla Skylines game to put down really like intricate things, like really well decorated stuff. His videos are excellent. Like, definitely want to give him a shout out, because if this works, he's single-handedly saved me from having to install a mod, I think. So what is this trick that I am, like, so excited about? Well, okay, space already occupied. Dang. But maybe... no, I don't want to put it underneath. So what am I trying to do? B, please. There. What I am trying to do here... Sorry for the cough. Is I want a connection in order to add like a new node to this. If I push it down one more, will it... let's go smallest size and then adjust upward. What I want is to put like a connector. Come on. Basically, I'm trying to break this node, and one way to do that would be to have like a little... You can actually draw the roads. So what's the trick I'm trying to do here, just to show you guys what the heck I'm going on about. So let's say we have a transport. Okay, let's say we have a little railroad, right? And we don't want it all the way up top. There. And let's just do straight lines, please. Thank you. And we want to put in a station. Okay, so this is gonna be a little expensive. We are okay on money. Like, we want a train station lined up with this thing. Well, we're not quite sure how to do that because it's, you know, it's just kind of, it's backwards, right? The roadside connection is the wrong side to latch onto the trains. Let's actually refund that. So how can we fix this scenario? Well, it's actually pretty simple. If we go to... okay, I gotta draw the train one more time. Let me do that. Try and explain. This is, by the way, this is like, this guy is, you know, maybe like I feel weird actually doing his tutorial now, but you know, basically it's a neat little. I'll tell you what. You go find it. I just realized I don't want to steal Strict Toaster's thunder. But basically it involves drawing roads, and you can actually snap the roads like this, and space it out that way. It's a really cool video that he does. I'll email him, see if he wants me to put like a link to it, and you know, sometimes YouTuber creators, they don't really like that stuff, but I just want him to get a good shout out for this amazing tutorial. That he provided. So my hope was we could use a similar thing on these to break the node. But it doesn't seem like it wants to do that. If we start here, I know space is already occupied. Doesn't seem to have broken any node, huh? Well, maybe we can break it another way. Maybe we can actually just break it with a actual train track. Let me go there. Because if we can break the node, then we can place this, no problem. And the way to break these nodes, he also shows, the same tutorial shows you how to get straight train tracks when you want them instead of these curves like I'm getting. And things of that nature. So, definitely check it out. Okay, and then if I go here... delete this one, and delete that. Now let's push the node back. So maybe we can fix this. Let's try it. Oh, it looks like it. It definitely looks like there's some possibility here. Okay, and then we want a curve. It'd be really nice if I could figure out how to fix this way. Because I hate to install mods. And we need to destroy some of this train track anyway. So I don't feel too bad having done what I did. But at the same time, let's try freeform. But yeah, I'll see if Strict Toaster, like... Now, and again, like, if I don't hear back from him, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's, like, snubbing or anything. So don't get any weird ideas, viewers. Like, if I don't have a link to his stuff, that doesn't mean anything. It could mean, like, oh, he's busy, you know? Like, especially too busy to answer, like, you know, a punk like me who just started their YouTube channel. I don't know. He seemed like a pretty legit person, though. He seemed nice. I don't think he would have any kind of stink about it. I mean, you don't make tutorials if you hate humanity. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so... what we need is to get around the need for these little posts here. I'm wondering if we ever so slightly... We might... Okay, I think I have an idea here. Let's not snap. Let's not snap and see if that works. We might even need to go a little higher. Sometimes that's the issue, too. Building with bridges and stuff is always a delightful thing in City Skylines. I don't... Oh, it's stepping up. Okay. Let's just go one at a time, very, very carefully. Ooh, that actually worked there. Try to get it as aligned as we can. Okay. Let's see how that looks when we snap him. Oh, it still looks a little weird, doesn't it? Just a bit. Well, can I connect you here? Space already occupied. What if we go the other way? That works. Okay. Yeah, and I had to go up and elevate a bit, which I don't love, but, you know. Oh, it's so close to being right. Maybe we can get it, huh? Let's try putting in a... Well, I'm gonna not do that, actually. Okay, go back to freeform. We'll push it further out, like here. Oh, that looks odd. It looks odd because of that side now. Okay. Come on, I believe. I don't believe. I have no faith. Okay, if we push it down just a little bit further. This is all eyeballing. Ooh, we almost had it there, huh? Almost. I can't imagine how much money I'm spending in, like, the whole city budget. Mayor really wanted his train tracks to be exactly right. Spends a couple $1,000s on it. And I'm going to try to push it a little bit further this way. Okay, that is a nice and smooth connection. It doesn't even look too bad like with the actual angle. So maybe this will also look okay. Well, it's a little steep, but you know what? I think we're going to have to go with that. And now, this is the tricky part. This is the moment of making our dreams a reality or a, you know, hopeless mess. I want this to be a little bit further apart. Make sure it's the same height, though. Okay, same height. Now back up to the vertical view. Because I'm trying to pull it a little bit further apart just because I think it'll be kind of more useful that way. Ooh, I think we got it. Okay, and then just click like here. Click. Okay, and now this little section here, I'm gonna have to like just be a little wobbly with it, I think, because I don't. Well, now I'm wondering, can I actually get it closer if they don't completely overlap? Maybe I can. Ooh, it honestly kind of looks like it. That might be as close as I can manage, though. There's also the question of, does it... No, they really do kind of line up, huh? Space already occupied. There's that problem. But we now have a little solution to it, huh? If I can... What's taking up room here? You guys get destroyed in the name of fixing this nonsense. Space still occupied. Oh, right, because I need to destroy here. And that means no more node. Oh, you really want to, like, mess with me, don't you? I will get this. Now that I know that there's a method, I'm going to find it. Yeah, it's still busting my chops about the stupid node being too close. Oh, you are so close to perfection. Slope too steep is another issue. Okay, let's try pushing it back a bit then. It still wants to say the space. Dang. Well, it's kind of a bummer, isn't it? Yeah, the trouble is, because they are just like, they need to have the separation. Otherwise you can't really do that. And that slope is too steep, but that's an easier problem to fix. Oh, it's turning into a bridge. It's kind of fun, actually. I like the bridge design for the rail in this game. Okay, can we hold them apart? Oh man, I think we will have to rebuild stuff. Or just get the movement mod. I hate doing that. I hate doing that. It definitely seems like I could fiddle-faddle with this for a bit, but it also seems like it just doesn't quite work when it gets that close together. Unless... maybe I can push it back even further? But then, yeah, see, these two are going to disagree with each other. And there's no way to fix it, I don't think. Apart from the really tedious task of deleting the whole thing and rebuilding it a little bit further apart. Darn. I was hopeful. I was real hopeful that maybe we could mess with the nodes. But now I'm starting to doubt it. No, it needs to be in between. Like, I can purposely put one. Well, of course, slope is too steep. How tall is this? Like 3 or 4 up? Let's put them side by side. Okay. I can put one, like, here to force the node to be there. But then it's just naturally making them a little bit further apart. And then I don't think I'll be able... it's just going to constantly tell me space already occupied. Well, alright. I think what I'll do then is I'm going to give in. The little trick I was trying to do with the roads, the reason I don't think it's going to work is because these are elevated. So, I think I'm going to give in. I think I'm going to actually use a mod, and it's just because we have no real option. I don't see us being able to fix this in a timely manner without also like just giving myself an hour of rebuilding all of this and all the way down to where this gap is. That sounds like a real tedious chore. When I can just click a button, activate a mod for a few minutes, and then just reload the map with the mod turned off. What I might do, honestly, because these bridges are still a little wonky looking, if we're having to bite the bullet, I might just give myself like the opportunity to fix some of the weirder bridges. Like this one looks fine. Almost. It's a little tall on this end. I don't know. I think that might be nice. Yeah. Sucks. I was really hoping that I'd be able to do the little like trick with the roads, but Sadly, it wasn't meant to be. It was worth a try, though. Like, honestly, it does seem almost possible, but I don't know. Like, I would have to do something like break that node here. Of course, the more we break nodes, the less nice the bridge actually looks. Yeah, and then space is already occupied. Can I can't even... Yeah, no, it's... I don't see it working without me having to, like, rebuild everything with a tiny extra space in between. And one, that's not going to look all that nice. And two, it's going to mess up the map in some areas because we'll have, like... We'll have to reform our roads in ways that we don't really want to do and all that stuff. So... I'm of the opinion that, you know, I've been given a map that you kind of need the Move It mod to use the railroads on. So I'm just gonna use what I have to use. It's and like I said, I'm just gonna hop in, do a couple of quick little changes, like fix this railroad, maybe adjust some of the bridges, just so they're not like so crazy. And then I'll get back into the playing the game as a vanilla game. So look forward to it, and I'm gonna do that off camera even, so you won't even see it happening. You can pretend like I never used the mod, and all is right with the world. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Let me go ahead and make those fixes. Cheers.